Hi, hello everyone. I'm Monty Cagle, and this is Melody Cagle, my wife. And today we're going to tell you the wonderful news and the story of how I did my cataract surgery. Uh,
Alright.
First of all, I just want to say it's been a wonderful experience. Not a little scary, a little a mixture of just all kind of emotions, a mixture of all kind of emotions. And today we did the first part of. Today is the day after the first part of the surgery, and it's just so excited because guess what? I can see on the right half, the right eye got worked on, and I'm starting to see clearly again out of my right eye. And we're going to tell you the story.
Okay. So tell me, the day of the surgery, we actually were going to go by bus because
We did.
you could not drive. How
Oh.
did it feel? What did you experience?
Okay, it was great because um, we had to go by bus. Let me tell you a little story. Uh, because the cataracts got so bad and my vision was so bad, about 3 weeks ago I had to stop driving. I couldn't drive. I Up until that time I was driving by my sixth sense, and also I could see the lines. I could see the lines of the highway, so I could drive in the lines fairly well, except an occasional tip from my wife or my daughter that the light is the light green or is it red? So we drove like that near the last for about a week, and it was just really getting bad. Finally, what stopped us, I was coming out of an office, I got on the highway, and not the highway, just a back street, and sure enough, hey, can I see the white side? Can I see the yellow side of the road? Yeah, and so I was driving, and finally I heard, go left! Go left! Left! And so I stopped the car. Sure enough, I was about ready to drive right in the median. So we finally got the car back, and we parked the car, and I didn't drive for 3 weeks until today.
Wow, it must have
Yeah,
been
it
so
was.
exciting.
Yeah,
And
it
I
was.
didn't have to tell you a lot of stuff, like red light, green light. I didn't even have to say a lot of that.
It was really.
It was really amazing. Wow.
I was so excited.
So, but tell me, when you did the operation, right? I mean, how was it going by bus? How was that? How did you feel
Okay,
the day of the operation?
the day of the operation it was exciting, it was scary, and it was just a mixed bag of emotions. You know, to be honest, I was afraid of this surgery. Several years ago, when I first started having serious problems with my cataracts, a friend of mine in France, uh, he also had terrible eye problems, and he gave me his version of this surgery, which he did, which didn't turn out so good.
Oh, wow.
So a few years ago, about 3 or 4 years ago, I was just scared. I was scared after I saw him, how he looked, and after he told me about his experience with eye surgery in
Yeah.
France. It just stuck in my brain, stuck in my heart, and I was just so afraid
Yeah.
of that surgery. Sure enough, I came back to the States a couple of years ago. I did a thorough examination, and I was going to do this surgery a couple of years ago in New York. And I just lolly-dollied around with that fear of surgery, and the result that I remembered from him and his surgery, I just said no. I just kept it in like, no, I don't want to do the surgery. I kind of cut it out. But
So what made you do
so
it?
just a couple of years, today, it was a few weeks ago, up to about a few months ago, my eyes just got horrible. It just started going down, down, down. I couldn't work anymore. I couldn't do hardly anything. So I said, okay, I had to do it, regardless of what I thought would happen. And sure enough, I did it.
Okay. So how was it? What was it like walking into the doctor's office the day of the surgery? What was it like?
Well, it was like I said, I was scared, to be honest, and I wasn't really sure what to expect. You know, the doctor told me over and over again what would happen, the intended outcome, but I was scared, still. But I just had to buck up my, courage, and just do it by faith. Thank God, it was only like my trust in the Lord that He would work everything out, and I put my confidence and my faith in the Lord that He would take care of me, because not so much the surgery was that heavily, because you have to sedate you and the anesthesia they use to put you under.
Could you walk us through the whole procedure? What actually happened when you walked into that clinic?
Okay. We got there, and I think you saw a picture of us, and I reluctantly, but stuck up my little chest, and walked in with Melody. Because by this time I couldn't see anything. So actually, she was like,
"Oh my God, I
where
have to
go
hold
now?"
him by his hand.
She had to lead me around.
Say step up, step down, get in the bus or out. It was just like
I couldn't see
walking
anything.
with a blind man.
No, I was a blind man. I couldn't see. I mean, very little. It was a little fuzzy. So anyway, I walked in, and when I got in the clinic, there was a lot of people in there. A lot of elderly people. Some were like, really in bad. Like, not only did they have eye problems, they had probably other problems. So I was like, oh my God, I'm getting older. That's kind of went through my head, like, oh my God, will it be a life of, from now on, will I be in doctor's offices and doing surgeries and things like that? Who knows? But I just put my confidence in the Lord, and I just said, okay, I'm just going to go in there and do it. But it was a lot of patients in there that day, a lot of people. And sure enough, I went in and registered and sat down. My heart started. This is like, I'd look over at Melody and I'd look at the patients, and every so often somebody would come out with a patch over their eye, and I'd be like, oh God, it was really amazing.
I was so nervous myself too. I felt that I was going to have an operation. But anyway, what was it like when they called you in to do the actual operation?
Okay, I was just, we're sitting there, we're talking, and they said, Monty Gagel.
Oh my God! Did you want to run away?
No, not really. I didn't want to run away, but I just like, boom, 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 boom. My heart started beating, and I was like, became very anxious about it, and I just had to take a deep breath and just took that first step into the ward, into the area for preparation and examination, and I just walked in.
So then they put you on a stretcher. Did they?
Yeah.
They tied you down, or what did they do?
Oh, I wish they would.
How did you do it?
What happened is they took me in and they gave me a little examination. Okay. Now we're doing this because we want to give you the real deal. It's like of course, it is a scary procedure. You think it's, but I just want to reassure you that when we tell you the story that it'll all work out. It's all going to work out. And if you have the confidence in God, He's going to work it all out anyway for you in some fashion, shape, or form. So, but it's not that drastic. It's not that heavy of surgery. Nowadays, things have advanced quite a bit, and they've got it down to a pretty good art.
But you thought you were going to die.
Well,
at one point, he thought he was going to die. He says, do you think I'm going to die? I said, well, I don't know. We don't know.
Well,
right?
I said, whatever.
We don't know.
Well, the kids are kind of take care of you, and So.
But anyway, you
But
did
anyway,
it now. So basically, you're laying in the place to, where they take you to the surgery, the room, to get anesthesia, right? Uh, what happened? You're laying there. Did they just give you a mask to breathe,
Yeah.
or knock you out? What did they do?
Not really.
Did they knock
Look
you
at
out?
that.
Because I remember when I did an operation when I was little,
Yeah.
for tonsils, they put a mask on my face and they knocked, and then I just went to sleep.
Okay, well, you're talking about the good old days. That was like a long
that
time
was a
ago. But anyway,
long time ago.
what they did was I was thinking the same thing too. I never thought I would do surgery when they put me out. But anyway, what they did is they put me on a bed, and as you'll see in the pictures, we're going to put some pictures on my Facebook and on my YouTube. You can see it all. But they gave me like a lead, like a drip lead. They didn't put sleeping gas on me or something like that. They just give you a little drip, so you just kind of start relaxing, and then and they set me all up with my heart machine and all the machines they need to monitor my health while this was going on. And
At
there it
one
was.
point, they took you away, and they said they were going to do the laser thing. What was that?
Yeah, it wasn't like a one swoop thing. It was just like they took me back, and they had to. Okay, first of all, eye surgery like this is this part of the operation was very difficult, a little difficult. They couldn't do it manually. They told me, so they have to use a laser machine.
Right.
So what they do is they took me back. Now I didn't need any anesthesia or anything like that. They gave me a local anesthesia where I couldn't feel it. Put this heavy gel in my eyes. They propped me back, put my legs up, and had this
Like at the dentist.
this machine, yeah, like a dentist, but more back.
Wow.
And so what they had to do, they told me they have to take the really bad cataract out this way because it was just really too advanced to take it out manually. So there I was, back like this, and they take the laser and they just cut your lens up.
Wow.
Like you'll see like the picture. It was like broken glass. Like somebody took a hammer and went, and the laser shot out, let's say a lot of different lasers within one beam, and it cut up the lens quite in little pieces.
Did you feel it when they were doing it?
Didn't feel a thing.
But did it
I will tell you this. Okay, this is what I did feel.
Yeah.
Like I felt kind of like the warmth of the light, but it wasn't like burning. But I really couldn't feel anything. But what the experience is light. The first part, a red light comes in, they held you down, and the red light comes in and shines in your eye. So you see just big red. And then all of a sudden, I just saw a broken up green, like little beads of green lights, all shining at once over that eye. And I was like, wow, it was like, wow, but it didn't hurt. It wasn't like hot heat or something, but it was like.
Could you close your eye and open it?
No, I had to leave my eye open, of course, because they had this.
No, but after when you closed your eye, did it feel like there was something in it?
Yeah. This is the thing. So they shot it. It probably broke up the lens of the pieces they wanted. And what they do is they stick another, like a vacuum out and suck all the pieces out. Wow. But it looked like I wasn't under it yet. So when I looked out of that eye, it was just like a broken glass. Wow. Like you were looking at a diamond. Like, you have different facets of a diamond. I just saw the same, I saw like 10 lights of the same one light because they were all little pieces of the lens cut up or broken up. So there it was.
Amazing. Wow. So then they brought you back where I was waiting for you. And after that, they took you for the real deal. Now, what was that like? Did you experience it? Were you awake the whole time, or did you go under? What happened?
Okay, that's why you got so many pictures that you'll see on my Facebook, because Melody, yes, thank God, she was able to come with me in a large part of the surgery. She was there in the preparation. She was there after I came back from the laser part, the laser, using the laser.
Yeah.
And so she got those pictures of it, and you can see my pupil, not my pupil, but my lens looking like broken glass, all the pieces. And so that's what it was. No pain, nothing. Now, the next part is the doozy.
Wow, so what happened?
So what happened was...
I was scared myself. I almost cried. I was like, oh my God, they're taking him away. What if he never comes back? I was freaked out.
I mean, if you look and see these broken pieces of lenses all in your eye, you probably like, whoa. It was pretty freaky. But still no pain. So then they took me out, saw her, da-da-da. And then, da-da-da-da, they took me to the surgery now. They're going to actually take out the little pieces and put the new lens in.
Wow.
Now that was like a little more like doctor-led, hospital thing. It really that's when it turned really serious. They put me in and they put me in another chair, propped me back, and this time I was still awake. Now they taped my head.
What?
They put this surgical tape
Oh my God.
back on the chair,
Yeah.
like a headrest.
Yeah.
And they taped
Wow.
my head up here.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shoot. That's when it got a little scary. Because I couldn't move my head. I was tilted like my leg here and my back like this, my head here.
Wow.
Tilted back. And I was like, oh shoot, they're gonna strap it's gonna get really serious now. So anyway, then the doctor came in to administer the anesthesia. So, we're talking. He said, oh, you're going to feel good. You're going to feel lightheaded, and you're going to feel this. She pokes the needle in, the drip thing. And I'm like talking. I kind of like...
You just fell asleep.
Like a nap. Like I
Oh my
felt...
God.
I wasn't like... I didn't feel really out, but I was like a nap, I feel like I was taking a nap. And I hear him talking, and, okay, Mr. Giggles, we're going to do that, da-da-da-da-da. And then, next thing I know, I was waking up.
Oh my God.
And that was it. And they I was like, whoa, what happened? What happened?
So what, do you have an artificial lens inside of your pupil?
Okay, so what they do is they take out your old lens,
Wow.
your biological lens, and they stick in a plastic, I guess, it looks almost like glass, inside your eyeball.
Wow.
And so, sure enough, they came out. I came out, and there was Melody faithfully sitting over there, and we started joking and talking and everything and laughing. And it was,
Well, I saw them wheeling you out,
Yeah.
and then I said, "Oh, Dad, I want to go inside." And the little nurse says, "No, you can't go yet." I
Yeah.
said, "Oh, what? When can I go?" He says, "Just wait a few minutes. He's just coming out of
Yeah.
that." So that's when I walked in, and he had a patch on his eye.
Yeah.
And he actually, what happened? What was the experience when you
Okay,
came out?
when I came out, I was relieved, of course. I was
What did you see?
like, it's over. And they had this patch, they put the patch over my eye, and I could see out of this eye, which I normally didn't. And it was
Wow.
like really, you could barely see any light at all coming through that eye. And sure enough, I could see like my left eye, which is, I can see things, but it's still fuzzy and it's not clear at all. So I was like, wow. And also, I could see really clear because they administered some kind of a drop that would open my pupil up, so I could see really clear. I was like, whoa! I was like, I can see out of my right eye, But that was it. I was like, wow! And they said, okay, Mr. Cable. But just one other thing I kind of forgot to put in there. The scariest part of the surgery was when we were sitting in the preparation before the laser. This nurse, it's a room where they put all the patients, where they prepare them all before they take you individually to surgery. And sure enough, there was a guy next to me, and I hear his nurses talking to him and said, okay, we need to find a vein. And it was like, we can't find the vein, we can't find the vein. And he said, and he goes, well, I guess we're going to have to stick it in your neck to with the IV. And I was like,
We looked at each other like, oh my God, that was so scary. You said,
That was
"Are you
hard.
gonna do that?"
I think that was the hardest part. When I heard they're gonna put the IV in your neck, and I was like, and the nurse started joking. The nurse was a really nice nurse, and she started saying vampires, and I was. So anyway, that was the hardest part, and that was it. They wheeled me out, came out, and sure enough, I could see clearly out of my right eye, and that
So
was
now,
so nice.
this is the second day.
Okay, this is the
Actually the first.
this
day
is the first day
after the surgery.
After the surgery.
How does it feel now?
Great.
Really?
I feel okay. It was so good that I could just drive on the highway to the doctor's office for the post examination.
Yeah.
That he could, post surgery examination.
And
He
it
could check
went
me
really
out.
well.
I got on the highway. I could see the road, like 100% clearer, and I could drive. I actually went on an interstate highway to get to the doctor's office.
I was so scared.
We were scared. I said, "No, we better take the bus." I'm like, "No, take the bus. No, we better take the bus." And I said, "You know what? We figured out how to take the bus, and it would actually take us 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours to get there. When actually, from where we are, it only takes 15 minutes by your car." So we said, "Forget it. Well, let's try it, And sure enough, I got on the highway. I could see the cars. I had my shades on, and it was awesome. I was like, "Yes." And so we got there in 15 minutes.
That's awesome. So what would you say to someone who's like scared of doing a cataract surgery? What would you say to somebody like that?
I would say, as far as your result in having a death because of eye surgery, don't even fear that. It's not possible. I mean, it is possible, but if you have a heart attack or something, but it's not. It's a fairly easy and simple surgery operation, and if you don't have a cataract as bad as mine was, my right, you don't even have to do laser surgery.
Yeah.
And that's only like
Manually.
you can do it manually, and that's something like 15-20 minutes. But mine was like an hour. So
It was really long.
it was a
But the
little
thing
long.
is, the next eye you still have to do because they only did one.
Right,
And so the next time, like in a month, they're gonna do the next eye.
right.
Okay.
So
And
that's
so maybe that is not so severe, but we'll see what the doctor says.
yeah.
So we're just waiting for that to see how this one heals, so that we can start on the other leg.
Right.
Eye.
Other eye. The other. So
The leg
just
of
want to
the-
say thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, and be assured that it's a fairly simple operation procedure, and hey, you're gonna see better. I mean,
Yeah.
I know
Definitely do
I know
it.
Jesus healed the sick and the blind and things, but sometimes He does it other ways.
Yeah.
So don't feel bad. I don't feel freaked out about it. But that's what happened to me, and I'm very happy it happened, and I'm seeing really great out of my right eye, which I couldn't see for the last 3 or 4 months. So
Okay.
that's it, and just keep tuning in and for our videos. And now we can start doing a lot more videoing, a lot more classes or testimonials or whatever. We're going to get back to work on that so I can see it. I can use my computer now.
All right.
So thanks for listening.
So,
Have a super duper, and thank you so much for going and funding me.
yes.
We're only halfway,
Yes.
but if you please consider me for the next part of the operation and
Yes.
the other things I need to do to take care of to get it all done completely, please go fund me.
All right.
Please. And thank you so much for all of you who've already helped. Have a super duper Thursday, and lots of love from me, Monty, and
Melody, don't look
keep looking up
and not.
not down.
Bye.